So I'm gonna make my third journal entry in this online journal that I'm keeping for this pregnancy. And so today I had my second prenatal visit. Today is July the 18th, 2017, and we had a prenatal visit this morning, and it was a little bit more eventful than what I thought it was going to be. Initially, I thought we weren't going to really be doing much of anything. We were going to be doing a family history, and things like that, and just talking about my previous delivery a little bit, because the midwife that I'm seeing now is not the same doctor that I saw last time. It's in the same office, but the doctor has since left their practice. So now I'm seeing someone completely different. I did see her a couple times during my daughter's pregnancy, but she wasn't my primary doctor, or whatever. Anywho, so today they actually decided to give me a glucose test, which I've never heard of before. Today I am 9 weeks and 3 days pregnant, and I've never heard of anyone taking a glucose test at 9 weeks. Maybe it's something that's common and I'm unaware of, but they ended up giving me that. And then they did a pap smear, which I just had one in January, so I didn't think that was coming. But since she said I would be really pregnant in January when it was time for another pap smear, she figured she'd go ahead and do another one today. So we did that, and then she did a, is it called a smear? Of something of that sort, where they, swab and they make sure that, you're all good and all that. So we did all those things today. We did end up doing the family history thing, and we did end up getting an ultrasound as well, because she said I was under 10 weeks of pregnancy still, that she wasn't sure if she'd be able to, she wasn't sure if she'd be able to find the baby's heartbeat, with the Doppler. So they went ahead and did the ultrasound. Baby's heartbeat was 176. So excuse me, I'm very gassy. And that's another symptom. I've had a lot of heartburn and a lot of just indigestion and a lot of burping. It's been interesting. As far as the glucose test went, I think I mentioned this before. My appetite hasn't been quite where it should be, so I haven't been eating a lot. Like, I didn't eat breakfast, and I had very little for dinner, and dinner was very early. So yeah, they gave me that drink, the little drink that they give you, and I took the fruit punch, which I don't think they're that bad. I don't know if that's just me, or maybe it's a different kind at my doctor's office, but I don't remember them being horrible with my daughter either. But yeah, she said I failed it. I don't know. I have to go back in a week. Go back next Tuesday, I believe, and they're going to give me a 3-hour glucose test at 10 weeks pregnant. Is that crazy? I haven't Googled what happens if you fail the 3-hour test. I'm guessing you go on some sort of medication or something. But just the fact that I got the test at this stage of pregnancy just is bizarre to me in a way, because I've never ever heard of such a thing at this early stage in pregnancy. Let me know if you're seeing this video, if that's something that your doctor did. I asked them why I was getting it so early, and they said that it was a doctor's preference and that she liked to screen early on. I guess I'll still get it again at 20-something weeks. I have no clue. But my husband, basically, I was practically in tears because I did the 1-hour test with my daughter, and that came back perfect. I passed it, flying colors, right? And so to hear that I failed this, like, what the, you know? So I'll go back in a week and they will redo the test, only this time it'll be 3 hours long. So I get to sit in the office for 3 hours by myself, no doubt, because I can't take a 2-year-old there. So my husband won't even be with me. So wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. But my husband, back to what I was saying, my husband thinks that it's just because I didn't have anything else in my stomach except for that sugary drink, and that was it. So he seems to think that that's the reason that I failed it, was just because that was all that was in my stomach. And I hope he's right. And she was telling me to stay away from this and stay away from that, and not to drink anything or eat anything after midnight. And I'm like, well, that's not going to be a problem because I don't really have an appetite as it is. But, it is what it is. If I end up needing to be put on some kind of medication or something, then that's what we'll do. Because if that's what's best for baby, then that's what I'll do. But it's just something else that, is a change from my first pregnancy, where everything, like, that pregnancy was just perfect. Like, there was nothing went off. It went off without a hitch. Like, nothing happened until the delivery. And that's where things got interesting. So hopefully, if anything, this one will be reversed. Like, there'll be hiccups everywhere along the road, but the delivery will go perfectly. So I don't know that I want that either. Hiccups along the road, like, that just sounds like I'm asking for trouble. But you get my point. Down 6 pounds from my last visit, according to the scale. I'm not going to name any numbers because, yeah, there's no reason for me to do that. But I will keep a running total for myself. Down 6 pounds from 3 weeks ago at my last visit. So, yeah. But we did end up getting like 5 or 6 ultrasound pictures. Again, I don't have those. I believe they're on the refrigerator. But I'm not going to go and grab that or anything because, well, I'm not an editor. So I suck at piecing the video together, and I would have to just leave you staring at the wall. But baby was moving around. I'm sure it was the sugary drink was helping that along. But baby was moving around fine. There was a heartbeat. That was something that had me worried for the last few days because, it'd been almost a month since we'd seen anything, and how worries creep into your mind, and just things like you're reading and watching certain things, and then it just questions arise. And so my mind was put at ease from that until I got the results back from my glucose test, which apparently I failed, as I've already mentioned. So then that came along. But I think that's all I have for now. Not sure if I'll do a video after that glucose test. Just blows my mind that I'm 10 weeks, or I will be 10 weeks along and doing a glucose test, like a 3-hour glucose test. Like, what? Let me know if anybody, I'm not sure anybody's watching these videos, but let me know if you had this happen. Like, if you had a glucose test this early on in your pregnancy, around 10 weeks or 9 weeks or whatever, because I feel like I'm alone in this. Probably going to talk to my doctor about it a little bit more and see why I had to do it so early. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to deal with that stuff. And this will probably be the last video until my next doctor's appointment. Unless something else arises in between now and then. I think that's in the middle of August sometime. So just pray for me, I guess. Prayers are always welcomed. So yeah, I think that'll be it until next one.